Hi guys, what's up? My name is Valentina. Welcome to Valentina Sounds and welcome to our music and cooking segment called Show Me Something Good. My guest today is Rosaleen McGill. Hi! Rosaleen is a very good friend of mine. We met through music and through singing.
I play the ukulele and I sing a lot of traditional Irish songs.
So what are we making today?
Today we're gonna make a gluten-free quiche because I've always wanted to learn how to make a gluten-free quiche. I feel like it's a great breakfast item that you can just keep in your fridge and it's a good start to your day, especially if you're working on losing weight or portion control or anything like that.
And that's why we have a whole stick of butter in front of us. Portion control and losing weight.
Irish butter, of course.
So today we're gonna make a vegetarian quiche, which is not very traditional French. It's a vegetable cake, because that's how we call them in Italian, torta di verdura, with zucchini. It's gonna have caramelized onions. We're gonna put a little bit of cheddar cheese in it.
I love cheese.
And it's gonna have a nice salty pie crust. The first thing we're gonna do is obviously wash and rinse our vegetables, and then we're gonna go ahead and start cutting the onions first.
Thank you.
Since there's two of us, we get to prep time in half the amount of time. I'll take the onions because I never cry.
How do you want these diced?
In fours. And for the onions, I like to leave half circles here.
I'm left-handed, so I always have to do things back.
I know. People are
Mirror images.
People are gonna be so confused.
We're matching in our braids.
We're so cute. Alright, so I have a non-stick pan on the stove over here, which I'm gonna coat with extra virgin olive oil, and I'm gonna throw the onions in there for sauteing.
We're going to use 2 cups of flour. We're using Bob's Red Mill gluten-free 1-to-1 baking flour.
And we have 227 grams of butter right here. We're going to take a couple tablespoons out. We don't want it to be too buttery because otherwise it's going to do weird things in the oven. So I'm going to take about 2 or 3 tablespoons and then cut it in chunks and work it with the KitchenAid until it becomes sort of crummy, as if you were making a cobbler. We're gonna add a couple of tablespoons of really cold water. We're just gonna add little tablespoon and mix it in.
One at a time. So I'm a nanny, so playing with dough and making breads and Play-Doh is part of my job description.
It's really nice to touch this dough, isn't it?
It's so soft.
It's super soft. I really love it.
Better than Play-Doh. And all this kind of stuff is like, so this is what grandmoms used to do with their grandkids. And kids are missing out on this kind of stuff.
They are.
You have to teach kids to be eating real food and where it comes from and stuff like that. So one of my many projects is this Philadelphia Nanny Cooperative. It's a way for nannies to teach each other and kind of advocate for each other and become better nannies in the Philadelphia area. So
That's a great idea.
yeah, I'm hoping it catches on.
Pop this in the fridge for at least 30 minutes or until you can't really shape the dough anymore if you push on it.
Okay, do you need to cover it or anything?
No. The caramelized onions are finally ready. We're gonna throw in our zucchini. We're gonna add about a cup of broth or vegetable stock or just water. The stock will make it a little bit more tasty, and I had some in the fridge, so we're gonna use that. Turn the fire back on high, cover it with a lid and let it finish cooking.
Oh, it's time to shred the cheddar.
Our vegetables are finally done cooking. If you have any water, any sort of humidity left at the bottom of the pan, just turn the fire up on high and dry it out as much as possible, because otherwise you're gonna have a soggy quiche. Egg to veggie ratio always changes. You will see it when you have reached enough eggs. It will be nice and gooey.
Yeah.
And that's when you should stop adding. Start with 2, add 3, 4. I never had to add 5.
Okay.
So between 2 and 4 eggs. Put all this beautiful sharp cheddar cheese, which Rosie kept me away from. Let's start with 3 eggs to give it that sort of quiche flavor, especially grated nutmeg. It takes away the taste of egg a little bit. In the meantime, we turn the oven on 450 Fahrenheit, which is about 200 Celsius. I pulled out the crust out of the fridge. Touch it.
Firm.
Yeah. And even if the vegetables are a little bit warm, just stir them in right away, and this won't cook the egg. And at this point, assess if you need yet another egg. You know what? It needs a little bit of salt. Although there's cheddar in there.
Yeah, you might not. Who knows?
It's just a pinch.
Remember that one time when I forgot the salt on potato salad?
Yes. Rosie makes best potato salad. Maybe next time she comes on the show, she can show us how to make her potato salad.
Yeah.
Okay, that looks pretty good. Pour it in, girl. If you make too much for your pie crust, you know, things like this might happen. Just fix it at the best of your possibilities. The chances are that the egg is just gonna cook outside of the crust, and this part of the crust is just gonna be a little bit more brown. It's not a big deal. Pop it right in the middle of the oven. We're gonna let it cook for about 45 minutes.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna play a song for you while we wait.
Yeah. Yeah. You can dance every dance with a guy who gives you the eye, let him hold you tight. You can smile every smile for the man who held your hand, even pale night. But don't forget who's taking you home, and in whose arms you're gonna be. So darling, say the last dance for me. E io lo so che la musica non asciugherà le tue lacrime, e ballerai e poi capirai che quel che fai è inutile. Ricorda che se vuoi tu potrai tornare a sorridere. Amore, lascia l'ultimo ballo per me. Stai volando fra le nuvole. Can't you feel it when we touch? Con intorno tanti angeli. I love you both so much. You can dance, go and carry on till the night is gone and it's time to go. And if he asks if you're all alone, can he take you home? You must tell him no. And don't forget who's taking you home, and in whose arms you're gonna be. So darling, say the last dance for me. Ricorda che se vuoi tu potrai tornare a sorridere. Amore, lascia l'ultima balla per me. Oh, darling, say the last dance for me. Beautiful. Rosaleen, everyone! Valentina! Friends!
All right, our quiche is finally ready. This is probably way not cool enough to cut into, but we're hungry and we've been working hard, so we're gonna do it anyway. So as you can see, yes, the egg spill made the egg a little bit brown, but we put the pie crust cover on it, and that helped. In Italy, we eat this as main.
Yeah.
We don't really eat it for breakfast, so accompany it by a salad and you've got lunch.
Yep.
Check this out.
It's a meal that I usually get at Fergie's when I play there.
Right, alright, let's talk about that. Rosie has a weekly gig. If you're ever in the Philadelphia area at Fergie's Pub,
great spot. There's always live music, and I'm there usually on Tuesday nights, and if it's not me, it's usually Valentina or another female singer.
Yeah, it's always free too. Like the entertainment
No cover.
is always free. There's no cover. The food is amazing. We love everybody, all the staff that works there, and Fergie is at this point a good friend because I've known him since I moved to Philadelphia.
He's the best.
So, yay! Shout out to Fergie. And let's try our marvelous quiche.
I can't wait.
The crust, because ours is not cool enough, it's sort of, some of it is struggling to come off the pan. Just let it cool down and I promise you that it will keep together. So good.
And even though the crust is flaky, it's still really delicious.
Right, it's nice and smooth. It's a smooth flavor. Thanks again for tuning in to Show Me Something Good today with Rosie. Rosie, I had so much fun with you.
You too. Ciao, Bellas.
Ciao.